Hi guys, my name is Vanchika. Welcome back to my channel. In the past days, I posted a video about my room tour, my student dormitory, and under that video, I got a lot of comments from students asking me about accommodations and how you can apply. So this video is going to be about student accommodations in Germany, the ones which I know about because I have been living here for like 7 months now. So these are the options that I know about and I know that they are good, so I am just telling you about that. And I will also show you how to apply for the student dormitories and how you can apply for the private housing. So I have my notes with me here in my classmate notebook that I got from India. So the options that I know are like 4 options. So starting with the first one, the first and the most common option that all the students try to get is the student dormitories. So the thing about student dormitory is that you can either get a single room or you can get a shared room like the one that I had. The one that I had like 2 other girls staying there and we had to share our washroom and kitchen. And for the single room you will have like a studio apartment thing, so you will have your own bed, kitchen and washroom attached in one single room. Okay, so for the student dormitories, you should keep some points in mind. Firstly, you should apply as soon as you get your acceptance letter because it can take up to 6-7 months for the university to reply. So it's better to reply as soon as possible. And the second thing is that in the beginning you should keep your options open, like because the rooms are limited, so don't just apply for single rooms, apply for single, shared, all types of rooms, and then you can change later, but keep your options open in the beginning. And yes, and also there was like my university had this thing, you can check on your university's website. My university didn't give the dorms to students who were above the age of 30 years. So you just keep that thing in your mind. If you are above 30, just check on the university website before applying for student dormitories and then apply. Now I will just show you how to apply for the student dormitories. I will show you from my university's website because that is from where I applied. I think it will be the same for all universities. You just need to get an idea. Also, I don't have any other device to like show or share my screen, so I will just show on my laptop with the back camera of the same phone. So I hope that's okay. You just need to get like an idea. So now I will show you. Okay, so I hope you all can see and it is visible because this is the only way I can show. I have scarcity of devices. So as you can see that I went to my university's website, Hochschule Anhalt. I am in the Benberg campus of Anhalt University of Applied Sciences. So when you open the website, this is how it looks. Then I went to the international section, and as you scroll down, because I am in Benberg campus, so when I scroll down I can see Benberg and I click here on learn more, and then I scroll down again. It's like basic information about the city, and as you scroll down I can see the option of reside. So I am clicking here on further and this will take you to another page. So here you get all the options of student dormitories, private student houses in Benberg and other hotels and guest rooms, just in case you don't get any of these two. So when you go here on student dormitories, it will take you to a page like this. Okay, so now usually you have to submit an online form for the dormitories, and when I went there, you can see that here is a link, and I just like click on the link. This link shows the guidelines which are there for the dormitories. You can read it, and then let's go back. If I click on this link, it will take me to a page like this, and here you can see apply for a place in dormitory. And when you click here, I'm not sure if the portal is working right now or not, because they are not taking any applications now because the semester has already started. But you get it, like you will just keep clicking, and it's showing the guideline. Oh, it's here, application for admission. Yes, see, so it's something like this. You just have to fill this form. It will ask for the location of the university that you are going to, then what kind of choices of residence you have. I would suggest to select all in the beginning so that you get something. Then which university, when is the desired date of moving in, your personal data and everything. And just then you click on send and it will be applied. So as you saw, it's like very simple. You just have to go to the international section of your university's website, and as you scroll you will find something which is labeled as accommodation or residence, and you just click there, fill the form for the dormitory, and then you just have to wait. You like, there's nothing else you can do, you just have to wait. And as I showed you in my university's portal, there was also a place to apply for private housing. So even there you can just click, and if it is a form, just fill in the form with all your details and wait. Or I think it has the contact details of the private housing owners, so you can get their number and call them. Also, it is better if you have someone living in Germany and you ask them to make the call. It will be easier, because if you are in India, they usually don't like take people like that, because they want to talk to you in person or they want to meet you in person. So it's better if you have someone. If not, then you can definitely do it from India. But if you have someone, it's better if you ask them to talk on your behalf, or at least go and see the place and then get it. So the dormitories are like the cheapest option you can get. Like for me, I was paying just 260 euros per month for my student dormitory. Obviously it also depends on the city you are in, but usually it's very less, and it includes all your electricity, Wi-Fi, everything is included, and it is fully furnished. So if you get a student dormitory, that will be like the best option. But if you don't get a student dormitory, we have more options, so don't worry, you will definitely find something. If I did, you will too. So the option number 2 is shared apartments or studio apartments. So you can apply for shared apartments or studio apartments through two options. The first option is WG, which I think if you have been looking for accommodations in Germany for a while now, you already know about WG. And the second option is Facebook groups. So first I will tell you how to apply on WG. I'll tell you by the same method, because I don't have any extra devices. So just let me go back to my laptop. Okay, we are back. So it's the like same process. It's very easy. You just go there on Google Chrome and type WG and enter. Except, okay, you have to create like a login ID for yourself, and then you log in with that ID, and that's it. It will take you to a page like this. You can also translate the language to English. So if I bring you closer, you can see that you will get something like this on the WG portal. So you type in your city name here, like for example I am writing Halle, and then from here, Zimmer means room, so from here you can select what kind of room you want. So for now I'm just ticking all the options, and then you just click on find in, and it will show you all the options that are available in that city with the prices and also the date from which it is available. So you just scroll and see, and if you like something you just open it and send a message to the owner. Just type a message here that you are interested and just click on send. Okay, so that is how you can apply on Wege Gazoo. I think it's pretty easy. I hope you understood. If you have any doubts, you can obviously ask me in the comments, but that is pretty easy. Now I will tell you some important points which you should keep in mind while applying. So first thing, while writing the message to the owner, if you like a house and you're writing a message, don't just write, hey, I am like interested in the room, can I get it? No, you should write a proper message which tells about your hobbies, your likings, your dislikings. Do you smoke or not? What kind of food you eat, what kind of person you are, what kind of room you're looking for, everything. Like, don't make it too detailed, but don't make it very brief too. Make it like a good amount of detailed and nice message. Use chat gpt if you have to, but it should be a good message so that the other person is interested and they contact you back, because people on Vegazoot get like maybe hundreds of messages, and out of that they have to select a person with which they want to live. So this message is like really important, so you should put in time to write the message. Think of this message as the letter of motivation that you wrote for your university, even like more important than that. Prefer to get a furnished apartment from Vegazoot. If you don't get it, I'll tell about the options from where you can get furniture too after this thing. But try to get a furnished apartment. Then check the type of rent they are offering. If it is a warm rent, it means it will include your basic rent, electricity and heating, and you have to pay for the internet. But if it is a cold rent, then it won't include electricity and heating. So read the description and everything properly. Don't just read the amount that is written in the beginning and then get confused later that वहाँ तो कम था अब ज़्यादा है. Just read everything carefully and then apply. And usually you can expect them to reply within a week or so. And then maybe if you are in India, you can schedule an online meeting with them or something. You can just talk about it and then figure out if you like the apartment or not. In both cases, in the dormitory and in Vegazoot, you have to pay a rent and a deposit. I think it's same that like it is in India. So just keep in mind that you check the deposit amount too. Just don't see the rent and then see, oh, बाद में you discover कि deposit भी देना है. It usually you have to pay the deposit, so just check that too. Okay, so the next thing on which you can look for shared and studio apartment is Facebook groups. So you look for the Facebook groups of your city in Germany, look for the Facebook groups of your country, look for the Facebook groups of your university, and there you can find people who are also looking for accommodation or who already have an accommodation but need a flatmate. There are a lot of chances to find accommodation from Facebook groups too, so try looking for Facebook groups. Okay, so moving on to the third option is the renting companies. So we have a lot of renting companies in Germany, depending on your city, of course. You can try contacting them. Example, Hey Wege and B Wege. So you just go to your city's website or go to the website of these companies and look for your city and then you can apply online. It's like the same process. So maybe you have to fill in a form, or maybe you have to talk to the owner or something. You just go on their website and see. It's pretty easy. And even after all this, if you don't get a house still, then there is a last option, and this is the last option, that you can stay in Airbnbs or hostels for some days and then look for an apartment after coming here. But the drawback is that Airbnbs are definitely expensive, and hostels, they might not be that expensive, but they are not that safe, and you will be obviously carrying a lot of things from India if you're coming for the first time, so it's not safe. But I think you will be able to get a house with the options that I talked about before, so this is like the end option. Okay, so we are done with all the options. These are the options that I know about. I'm not saying these are the only options for finding accommodation. There may be others, but these are the ones that I know about and the ones that I use to find accommodations, and the ones that I know are reliable. So that's it. And now I have some tips for you guys that you should keep in mind while looking for accommodations. Just let me bring my notes. Okay, first thing, apply as soon as possible, especially for student dormitories. Apply as soon as you get your letter, and even for Vegegazoot, apply as soon as possible, because when I was moving to Hale, I was like, I will apply in the last month, but it takes time. Don't just wait for the last month, apply as soon as possible. Second point, as I already mentioned, that write a really good message while applying on Vegegazoot. It really makes a difference. Okay, the next thing is that if you get a room in the student dormitories, it will definitely have furniture, so don't worry about anything. But if you are looking for a room through Vegegazoot, try finding a room with furniture. At least it should have basic furniture. And if in case you don't find a room with furniture, there are options from where you can get furniture. The first one is Kleinanzeigen. It's like eBay, where people sell their old furniture. Sometimes you can get really good furniture even for free, because they are like, they got a new one, so they just don't want to keep the old one, so they just give it away. So you can check that app. Also, there are a lot of Telegram groups for cities, so you can get into the Telegram groups of your city and look for furniture there, so that should not be an issue. Okay, the next point is that you obviously have to pay a deposit, even if you get a dormitory or a Vegegazoot, and you will get the deposit back once you leave the room. I would suggest not to get a room if they're not asking for deposit, because it could be a scam. So it's because it's very rare that they don't ask for deposit. So they usually ask for deposit. So if you are getting a room which has everything you wanted and it is very cheap, and they're also not asking for deposit, probably it's a scam, because a lot of scams happen here with students who are coming new. So just keep that thing in mind, because you usually have to pay a deposit. Okay, then the next thing is, that is not very important right now, but you have to give like a 2-3 month notice to the owner before leaving the dormitory or before leaving the apartment. So you should keep that thing in mind, that they don't like make you sign a contract that you have to stay here for 1 year or you have to stay here for 2 years, because that is a little difficult for you if you want to leave the room. So it gets a little difficult, so just make sure that you don't sign any such contract that you have to stay for 1 year. If it is like a emergency, or if, okay, maybe you know that you have to stay there for at least 1 year, then you can. But if you are not sure, just don't sign any contract. Okay, the most important thing and the mistake that I made is get a video of your room once you come here. get the video of the whole room. If you are getting a shared apartment, get the video of washroom, kitchen, common area, your room, everything. Get a video of everything so that they don't say anything to you in the end while returning your deposit. Because this happened with me, that I forgot to take the video of my kitchen area, and then the caretaker was like, ah, it was clean, but now you see you did not clean it. And I had to clean the entire apartment again because I did not have any proof to show him that, see, it was like that from the beginning. So make sure that you take a video. And that's it. That's all the points that I have in my mind right now. I hope you find your accommodation as soon as possible. And two more things I want to tell you, that once you get your accommodation and you come to Germany, these are the two things that you should do in the first 2 weeks. So I just wanted to mention it in this video. So after coming, you should get the certificate of your residency from your landlord, and you should apply for city registration. That is like the two things that you should do after coming to Germany. So that's it for the video. If you have any questions, just drop it in the comments and I will surely answer them. And I hope this video helps you and you find your accommodation as soon as possible. If you like the video and it was helpful for you in any way, please don't forget to hit like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.